Well, it looks like we ain't getting no intro today. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, you see the title. Is Andre Ward training with Caleb? Is Andre Ward training with Caleb Plant? Hit the like button as you come in the building. Wait till some more people get in here. For whatever reason, my video wasn't working, man. I don't like that. The intro is a must. Yep. See, whatever reason, it ain't working. What's going on, Terry Smoot? What's going on, bro? See you in the building early. Always holding your boy Bushido down. What is going on? Man, these guys been going crazy in regards to this Canelo stuff. A lot of true colors has been shown. I mean, sheesh. Sheesh. Uh-oh, here we go. Salute to Wayne Hennessy in the building. I see you, bro. Yeah, this StreamYard stuff is acting crazy. I'm gonna have to go figure out that Streamlabs. But yeah, what's going on, y'all? Is Andre Ward training with Caleb Plant? He said he has the blueprint to beat him, to beat Canelo Alvarez. He says he has the blueprint. And he may be giving him the game plan and some things that he could do in the fight against Canelo Alvarez. Yeah, shit ain't working on this StreamYard, man. But wait till some more people get in here. There we go. Yeah, everything is really laggy. I don't know what's up with that. You said Plant still getting stopped in 7. Nah, bro, come on, man. What makes you believe that? What makes you believe that, Wayne Hennessy? I didn't know you were such a big Canelo fan, man. I don't know why these videos and my intro didn't get played. This is already turning out to be a bad stream. This is not what it do. Let me get that up out of here. Nope. That's some bullshit. But what makes you believe that, Wayne Hennessy, that Plants are just going to get stopped? That Plant's going to get stopped. Look at this guy. Strong as shit. You got to be strong as a motherfucker to do that. Could Canelo do that? Yeah, I'm talking some shit today. That's right. Andre Ward is grooming and preparing Caleb Plant for the biggest fight of his life. Why else would he be in Vegas? Right? He's helping Caleb Plant work, giving him the blueprint, the game plan to dethrone the pound for pound king of Canelo Alvarez. That's right. Salute to my man Terry Smoot. We will make this a good stream. Salute to you, bro. Always hold me down. He says Caleb never been stopped. That's right. Christian Carazara, salute. He says Plant will beat Canelo because he controls range. Canelo is too slow a foot to cut distance. Wow. Yeah, I agree. I think Plant's gonna. I honestly feel that Plant's gonna win this fight, people. I think Caleb Plant's gonna win. You know, I think a lot of people is nervous that this guy could actually go out here and beat Canelo Alvarez. I mean, anybody can say, "Oh, well, Canelo's gonna go up in there and stop him." That's the common. That's what people always tend to say. But we all know that it's never that fucking easy. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be Canelo's not gonna just go up in here and waltz in there and knock this guy out. I don't think it's gonna be looking like his previous fights. Nope. It's too much on the line. A lot of money got paid in Canelo Alvarez's favor. And I don't think they go let I think it's gonna be if Caleb Plant is able to do the work in a fight, he'll get a fair shake, I think. I think he has the right style and everything to beat Canelo. I really do. He has the range, the speed, the defense, the IQ. He don't have the experience, But he has a lot of advantages going into this fight with Canelo. Actually, he may be if Caleb Plant don't beat Canelo under these circumstances, nobody else is going to get a chance to do it. Because Canelo Alvarez is stepping into hostile territory in PBC's home, right? Showtime PBC. They go want another fight with Canelo Alvarez over there. So they go yeah, Canelo fans, y'all might want to be a little worried about this one. He said, but Plant has no power, but it don't matter, bro. It don't matter. He can make Canelo look bad. You know what I'm saying? He can really go up in there and make Canelo look bad. He can make him look small. He can make him look like the inferior fighter. Caleb Plant has the ability to do that. He may not have the power, but I think he has enough power to keep Canelo honest. Yes, it would, Damone Daniels. It would be great for boxing if Caleb Plant was to get the victory for various reasons. There's no slight towards Canelo either. You know what I'm saying? Despite the shit that's going on with his camp, Caleb Plant beating him wouldn't be, it won't take nothing away from him, but it would be better for boxing, I think, if Caleb Plant won, because then we got another guy that people is looking at. You'll probably get a lot more Americans back into boxing. And it just be better, you know what I'm saying? It'd be better than Canelo just beating this guy, then just hopping on to the next one. No, let's see Canelo go at it again with this guy in a series of fights, just like you did with Triple G. So I gotta give Canelo credit. I'm giving Canelo a lot of credit for this one. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving Canelo credit for this fight with Caleb Plant because I think it's a dangerous fight. I think it's a dangerous fight for Canelo. Stylistically, it's a dangerous fight for him. And then with the recent, the ped stuff, Canelo, we gonna see how he looks in this fight, man. We gonna see how he looks in this fight. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit is getting pretty. This StreamYard stuff is laggy today, man. Christian Kazara says, skills beat power. You only need power if you tend to fight Canelo in the pocket toe-to-toe. Caleb isn't going to fight Canelo's fight in the pocket. Right. I don't see Caleb Plant fighting to Canelo's strengths. I just don't see it. Why would he do that? I mean, this is a huge opportunity for Caleb Plant and the whole organization. Whoa, he says MMA, somebody just got their knee busted. Oh, my God. He says the game is called boxing, not punch power and knockout. That's right. Salute to my man YSM Sports Media in the building. What's going on, man?
It was good, Bushido.
Yeah. Caleb Plant, man. You see what he's doing?
He must have a really strong core to be able to do that.
Right. You just can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't just do that right there. It'll be an interesting fight for Canelo. But what do you think about Andre Ward being in camp with him? Is this what we think it is, or is just?
Nah, I just think he visited him in camp. If it was what we thought he was, would they even show it?
You got a point. You got a point. But then again, they may be showing it just to kind of increase the attention to the fight, so to speak.
Could be. There's always been that little tension ever since Canelo moved up to 68. The Mexican fans think that he'll be able to beat Andre Ward, which is absolutely laughable. But when he knocked out Kovalov, then he moved to 175, knocked out Kovalov. Now people started clamoring for that fight. In my eyes, it's an unfair fight. In no world can Canelo Alvarez truly beat Andre Ward without it being like a heist, not even a robbery, a heist. It's too small.
Right.
For as good as Canelo Alvarez, he's too small.
Right. Christian Kerzaza says, Caleb not like them Euro boys. He is very athletic. Facts.
True.
Facts. Caleb Plant,
true.
He has the athleticism of a black guy. He can move around well, good defense, good speed. I've seen him in some street fights. He has it there too. He got it. You know what I'm saying? He got it. He ain't like them Euro guys or like a Billy Joe. He's different. He probably gonna show up for this fight.
The Euro style has always struggled against Mexican fighters, yo. Like
always.
They be beating the brakes off of them, dude. They be a random Mexican guy you never heard of him.
Yep.
Knocks out a top Euro fighter.
Yep. What's the dude name? Lara.
Yeah,
the Lara guy knocked out Warrington. Smoked him.
Starched him, yo. It wasn't even competitive.
Yeah, Mexican fighters give European fighters a hard time. I noticed that.
European fighters are going to stand right there.
Yep.
They're right there for you to be hit. You can't fight no Mexican fighter that way.
Nope.
You standing there, beat your ass.
He says Caleb is white chocolate and he's got swag. Yeah, he does. He does. Yeah. He got the swag. He got the. I mean, this is a tough style for Canelo. He has the size, the reach. You know what I'm saying? You says Lara is stopping Warrington again. Yes, he is, Wayne Hennessy. I think the Mexicans have the European guys' number to a degree. They're not used to fighting them.
Nope.
You know, us America, we're close. You know, we fight. We're rivals. But over there, man, they don't know what to do. You saw what happened to AJ the first time.
Bro, really think about it, y'all. Anybody in the comments, really think about what boxing is. Okay, so UK fighters, it's not a lot of Mexicans. I'm not sure if there's any Mexicans in the UK, right? So that means you would literally have to fly out sparring partners if you're on a high level to get used to that style. That's first. But what about the amateurs? They're not fighting them in the amateurs unless they get the world level. And Mexico isn't really big on the amateurs. Their top fighters turn pro 15, 16, 17 years old. So the people in Europe really don't see that style as opposed to the other cultures in America, black guys, white guys, Puerto Rican guys. We grew up fighting Mexican fighters since they were kids. So it's a style that we're very familiar with.
Yep. And when them European dudes get in the ring with them, they have trouble. We've seen it many times from all the way from the smaller weight classes to heavyweight.
They beat the tea out of them.
But Timothy Bradley said, "Oh, Wayne Hennessy's from the UK." See, I knew you was from the UK. I had a feeling you was from the UK. I finally got it out of you. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, man. You be holding your boy Bushido down. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Wayne Hennessy. Not everybody in the UK. You know what I'm saying? There's some cool dudes in the UK. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Wayne, it's just that for this particular situation, it's a style thing. It's just the truth.
Yeah.
Y'all not familiar with that style. It's a style that you just can't stand. Like a Euro fighter is very textbook, straight up and down. You cannot fight them that way.
Nope.
They will hurt you.
Yep. It's a style thing, man. And in America, there's a lot of gyms, a lot of different guys, a lot of different styles. It's a bigger country, a bigger place than the UK. Yeah. UK ain't even bigger than Texas. So, you know what I'm saying? So imagine the work guys over here get versus the guys over there.
And that's really what it comes down to. Like, all right, let's look at a dude like Josh Kelly. How much welterweight work can Josh Kelly really get in the UK? Like elite level welter. What is he going to spar Conor Ben? No, because they're going to be future opponents, so they're not going to want to do that. So who else does he have?
Right. Well,
where in just Philly alone, Philly or like Philly, New York, DC area, you can get tons of work from 40 to 54.
Yep. A lot of work. So, I mean, that's just what that is. And Canelo's been over there whooping on those dudes. You know what I'm saying? Really manipulating the situation. Let's call a spade a spade. And now he's coming back over here. You know, Caleb Plant has something that he wants. And in order for Canelo Alvarez to get that, he gonna have to be willing to compromise, and which he did. And now he got to fight Caleb Plant. I think Caleb Plant is going to be a lot tougher, and he could possibly beat Canelo Alvarez. I think it'll be tougher than people think it is. Canelo Alvarez, I mean, Caleb Plant isn't going to simply let Canelo Alvarez just slowly just walk him to the ropes like these other guys was doing. You know what I'm saying? I think Caleb Plant is probably even rangier than all those other guys. Billy Joe, he's rangier than Billy Joe.
Billy Joe ain't look good in most years.
And Billy Joe hasn't looked good in a really long time. You know what I'm saying? He looked good against David Lemieux. That was like 7 years ago. You know what I'm saying? That was eons ago. Let's see if it's going to play this time. See, it's not going to play. I don't know what's up with this StreamYard shit, but it's been really laggy. Really laggy. They going to have to fix this. Because Plant was snapping on the ropes.
For $25 a month, they better fix it.
I'm telling you, dude. Like, I couldn't even do my intro on this stream. And I got to do the intro. And I couldn't even do it. Why? Because shit like this has happened. And you pay for this. So this is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. I'm going to check out Streamlabs. It seems it's way more complicated, though. I ain't going to lie to you. But you pay for this shit. And this is what they do. You know what I'm saying? But Timothy Bradley said Oscar Valdez, he wants him to get knocked out. What are your thoughts on that?
A lot of older fighters, they feel some type of way because you're effectively watching the bias and the corruption of boxing. And, you know, people are getting hurt. Like just the young girl, wasn't it, Jessica Zapata, 18 years old? She died. So you're watching a dude get preferential treatment. We know why. The obvious reasons. He's with Team Canelo. And WBC acquiesces to Team Canelo ever since the situation with them stripping him in Triple G for the Triple G fight. So a lot of older guys don't like it, and they're speaking out on it, man.
I like what SOG said too. He said, "Wait, hold up. I thought I had it already." But he didn't like it, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these fighters are speaking out on this, and I think that's the right thing to do. But see, the fans, you got a lot of fans that's totally okay with what's going on. This ain't good, y'all. This ain't good. You can't condone this. Even if you're the biggest Canelo fan in the world, you simply can't condone this type of behavior. You can't condone it. You know what I'm saying? It's unacceptable. That this guy's being allowed to fight. They're going to put it on TV and everything. ESPN and Mark Kriegel even questioned him about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they talking about it. This is not good. So now other fighters going to be looking like, man, I'm taking this. I'm on me some tea too. What, you going to ban me? Nah, you can't do that because you didn't ban him.
They set a very dangerous precedent with this.
Yes.
And they brought anybody that tests positive now is going to be pressuring them to you let Valdez go. Like, why is it like, remember Dillian White? Remember that situation?
Yep.
You took the mandatory away from me.
Yep. We've seen guys test positive before fights, and they lost the opportunity that was before them. But Oscar Valdez gets a pass, and I ain't got no problem with people looking out for their people, but this ain't right. You know what I'm saying? This ain't good for the sport at all, by any means. And you got a lot of people that's just simply okay with it. Simply okay with it.
How real are we gonna get on this chat? How real do you want me to get?
Go for it, man.
All right. It's a little disheartening watching probably the best group of boxing fans history's ever known, Mexican guys, where it seemed like in years past that they had a code. It was, you know, win or lose, like live or die. Like, but it's kind of disheartening watching them just be cool with all the cheating and the fuck shit that's going on in that camp. All because finally that they have like the number one guy in the sport. And it seems like they've been, you know, that they've just been aching for that. And because they've been aching for it, now they're willing to overlook just nonsense. Like, since when, you
Are
know,
you breaking up? Yo, you there? Your mic, yeah, your mic breaking up. Yeah, you breaking up. Yeah, you there?
yeah, since when is you heard Mexican guys talking about A side and because he sold this amount of tickets, he don't gotta fight this guy. That's not the Mexico we grew up with.
No, it's not, bro. It was about that action. It was about that action, bro.
What
Straight up.
what happened
Warriors. You know what I'm saying?
to Payday?
Honorable too. You, you breaking up again. Yeah, you breaking up. Yeah, absolutely, Terry Smoot. I'm gonna have to we got to reach out and I could I'm gonna holler at you. But yeah, my man YSM Mike is breaking up. But yeah, man. I mean, to piggyback off what he said, yeah, that's how I used to see it. They wasn't about the bullshit. They was about straight up and down fighting. None of that fuck shit. And now today, you saw what I just had on the screen. They don't care if he cheats. They don't care.
Cheeto, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you. Yep.
With horrible reception. They went from being we from Guadalajara, we don't fuck around, right? Remember Canelo said that?
Mm-hmm.
To you want payday. You want payday. You undefeated. You're a horrible fighter, man. You're a horrible fighter. Dude, the undefeated two-division champion, former Olympian, but he's a horrible fighter. That's not Mexico, bro. That's not
right.
Mexico. That's not the Mexico I grew up with.
No.
Thanks for having me. I'm out, man.
All right, bro. Yeah. If this was back in the day, right? Canelo Alvarez would have fought Charlo Andre probably 2 or 3 times by now. It would have been a series of fights between all them dudes. You know what I'm saying? But today in boxing, it's fucked up. And as you can see, the shit that's going on now with them allowing a guy that tested positive for a super potent stimulant and amphetamine or whatever, herbal tea, they let them fight. They let them fight. They said it's not banned, but Wada's pretty pissed off at this turn of events. You know what I'm saying? Boxing's pissed off. You know, but you got a certain group of people that just don't care. You don't care. And it's just not the Mexican people either. You know, long as their guy wins or long as this guy loses, I don't care who cheats. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of yeah, this is boxing, but Caleb Plant, he's been getting a little bit of backlash because he's associated with Snack, right? And Victor Conte, we all know who Victor Conte is. He's the ped master, right? He's the guy that went to prison because he was, you know, whatever. He gotten out. People can turn their lives around now. But the dude was so good at what he do, he got hired by people to catch other people. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those guys. It's almost like these guys catching these young hackers, and he's so damn good that they want to put him on the team. You know what I'm saying? That's what Victor Conte is, basically. He knows what he's talking about. And Caleb Plant is associated with him. So now people are saying that, well, Caleb Plant, it's one of the deflection tactics. Well, Caleb Plant is associated with Victor Conte, a guy that dealt with PEDs and, dealing steroids. This is what they were saying to deflect off the fact that, Team Alvarez is looking suspect right now. This is what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Plant hasn't tested positive. Everybody under the snack program hasn't tested positive. So, hey, innocent till proven guilty, right? But Oscar Valdez has been proven guilty, and he has been given a pass. And then he had the audacity to come out and tell the people, like, we just fucking stupid, that I never taken any banned substance, but you went out and test positive for a banned substance. I'm not stupid, bro. I'm not going to sit here and just accept anything. And boxing fans need to stop just accepting anything. Even if you're a fan, like, bro, I can't accept that. That's cap. That's bullshit. You lying. Reading out the teleprompter on his initial statement. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro, this scripted shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you knew what you was doing. You just got caught up. You know what I'm saying? Now the spotlight is on Canelo because he's associated with this guy. He has also tested positive. And now everybody's looking at Eddie Reynoso like, hey, man, what are you doing? What are you doing? The other fighters is looking at this stuff. The guys that's trying to be honest and do right by the sport and be clean, working hard and dealing with the limitations of being just a human being, they pissed off. They pissed off. The ones they just speaking on it. This happens all the time in combat sports. You had a time in the UFC where guys was really speaking out against the pay use. Why? Probably because it was running rampant. He says Terry Smooth says Eddie Reynoso the pharmacist of the year, bro. I'm telling you, man, he is, man. What do he got? What do he got? Because your boy Bushido's actually trying to get back in shape too. Shit, let me get some herbal tea. I ain't fighting. Shit, nah, but I don't need none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't need none of that bullshit to even if I'm not about to do none of that. I got good enough genetics to do it the natural way. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. These guys, right? And if you talk to some dudes that knows a little bit more about this shit, and I got a buddy that knows a lot about it, I might have to bring him on. He knows all about it. But if you look at these dudes, I mean, they looking like bodybuilders and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? They looking like guys that be hitting that iron and shit. How are you, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And let's be honest, man. Mexicans, though, they don't have those physiques like that. That's just not them. Get Indian blood in them. They don't have that physique. Like, it's just that's not normal. And then when you watch this smaller guy, it's a stocky small guy, move up in weight classes, and his body pretty much looks the same or even better each time he moves up. It's like, okay, how's he? What's really good? If you're a guy that really looks into that stuff, the body science and shit, he keeps all his abs. Ryan Garcia's looking like insane at times. Like, what is going on, people? You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia got these photos out. He looking like a Ken doll, like just absolutely shredded. Like, where? What? Not to say it's not possible, but I don't know, man. It's not good, though. He says Berto and Monroe tested positive while endorsing Snack, but neither was working with Conte when they popped hot. At least Berto wasn't with Conte for that camp. Not 100% sure about Monroe, though. Oh, Willie Monroe, yeah. Willie Monroe, I remember he did pop hot. Motherfuckers be popping hot. Willie Monroe pop hot. John Pascal popped it hot. Some of these dudes, they be popping hot. You question like, dude, you was doing that shit? You was doing all that shit like John Jones, man. What? Yep, motherfuckers be on that shit. But then once they get off it though, right? The performances change. Remember Vitor Belfort, TRT Telfort, the guys that follow MMA. You know what I'm talking about. Vitor Belfort looked like a fucking beast when he was on that TRT. Then once he got off of it, he looked his age instantly. Alistair Uberine looked like a god. Muscles everywhere. Looked like a cartoon character. But once he got off that shit, he looked like a regular dude. No abs. None of those bulging muscles and veins. Looked lethargic. Didn't look as explosive. You got to watch the performances. Oscar Valdez going into that fight with Miguel Berchelt, I didn't give him a chance going to that fight, honestly. Why? Because he didn't look good. He looked like a guy that was fading prior to him to that fight. He looked phenomenal in that fight. I gave him all the credit in the world. He looked absolutely phenomenal knocking out the bigger Miguel Berchelt. Knocked him out. Great fight. Then this happens. So now everything is in question. Even that great victory at 30 years old for Oscar Valdez, and now he's in a situation to where boxing is frowning upon him. And they're not frowning upon him just simply because he tested positive. They frowning upon him because he tested positive and he's getting a pass for it. And then he had the audacity to come out and say, I've never tested it. I've never taken any banned substance. I never did this throughout my amateur career. And it sounds good, bro. But we ain't stupid. It sounds good. He said Roy Noso is the Nino Brown of boxing. Right? His brother's keeper. Yep. Eddie Reynoso, man. Whatever he fucking got going on, man. He's the Victor Conte's trainers. Like, he got it going on. He got these dudes. He got Andy looking like a whole new person. Andy Ruiz been training for years. I mean, he be slacking, but he trains. But look at him now. Of course, he's had that gut, but look at him. That's not the chubby guy that was in there with AJ in the second fight. Speaking of AJ, y'all seen him? Talking about we go make it. He slimmed all the way down for the Usyk fight. Slimmed down. AJ aiming for speed in this fight against Usyk. That should be interesting. So he ain't looking to put size and power and bully the guy. He's looking to use speed and box. This is gonna be interesting. We're gonna see if AJ can do it. AJ, because Usyk throws a lot of punches, he put them together pretty good. Was Usyk willing to stand in the fire of a puncher like AJ? We're gonna see. But back to what we was talking about. Timothy Bradley wants Oscar Valdez knocked the fuck out. Timothy Bradley came on TV and said that he wants this guy knocked out. He said, I was a fan, man, but I want him to get knocked out. Crazy, right? He literally said on TV, I want him to get his ass knocked out. So when he commentating the fight, if they let him commentate after even hearing that, what is he gonna be biased? No, I don't think he's gonna be too biased, but hey, if Robson Consinkiao comes in there and knocks him out, he already beat him in the amateurs, right? Somebody came in here the other day, salute to you for dropping that info the other day, said that this guy beat him in the amateurs. And I think he's a silver medalist. He's from Brazil, so that's probably why we never heard too much of him. But I think he's 16-0 with 8 knockouts. Robson Consinkiao. We're gonna see if he can get the job done. He's a bigger guy too. He looks big. He looks pretty big for that weight class. So Oscar Valdez might get his ass beat. And then karma, it'll be like some karma shit. Well, that's what you get. You know what I'm saying? You got beat by a guy that nobody really heard of. You know what I'm saying? You was out here cheating and shit, and you got your ass beat. Yeah, that's just kind of what you get. You know what I'm saying? People got memes popping up everywhere. Boxing fans is on these guys' asses. All of them. Not just Oscar. Oscar got them hot, bro. They should be mad as hell. Woo! Canelo, he should be hot. Oh, man. I don't even want to see you, Oscar. If I see you, I'm slapping the shit out of you. You got us hot over here. You blew up the block, dude. What the? Yeah, Canelo pissed. Yep, he is pissed off. And Caleb Plant is really stirring the pot. He's really stirring the pot. He's really speaking out. Caleb Plant is a really quiet guy. He don't be talking shit or nothing, but he's really talking shit for this one. And I think that's what he needs to do. I think that's what Caleb Plant needs to do going into this fight with Canelo Alvarez. Talk some shit because Canelo ain't gonna say much. But you gotta get the people in America. You gotta get their attention. You gotta let them know, like, look, man, I could beat this dude. I ain't deterred by nothing. Ain't whatever he got. There ain't nothing he do I ain't seen before. People say Caleb Plant's gonna get knocked out, but I highly doubt that. Whenever Canelo Alvarez is in a fight with a guy that's really competitive or a guy that's, he hardly separates himself from that guy. And lately in his European tour, these fights been looking like sparring matches and shit. I think this is probably gonna look like a real fight again, similar to the Triple G fight. Hit that like button for your boy. It's gonna look like the Triple G fight. And I was glad Canelo got rid of Golovkin. Canelo was my guy, man, but I'm pretty upset with him, man. You know what I'm saying? I got highlight videos of this dude and everything I made. Canelo, he's on my intros, both of them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty pissed off. Pretty pissed off. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do better than that, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see how his performance looks in this fight too. I'm gonna be paying attention to that shit, how he looks. Is he as explosive? We already know he don't got the fastest feet, but he got some really good quick hands. Really just a pretty explosive guy. A good upper body movement, good head movement, excellent head movement. Probably some of the best defense in boxing. Iron chin. Canelo Alvarez got a lot going on other than the foot speed and the size, his stature. And I think Caleb Plant being a bigger, longer guy who's, let's be honest, he's pretty much like white chocolate. I think Caleb Plant can give him some problems. Canelo Alvarez definitely has the experience advantage. Canelo Alvarez isn't necessarily a one-punch knockout type of guy, but once he gets some body shots going, he sends the fuck dudes up. You know what I'm saying? He's a good counterpuncher. Decent jab. Caleb Plant has a lot going for him in this fight, though. Stylistically, he really does. Just go watch some fights of Caleb Plant. Go watch the fight with Uzataki if you ever seen that one. He went through some adversity in that fight. Showed that he had heart, chin, dig deep. He got tired in that fight. So I think he probably improved his stamina since, but we haven't really seen him fight anybody that was even close to the skill level that he has. I mean, he's just been washing everybody he's been fighting lately. And I mean, so I can see why somebody will say Canelo can go up in there and just knock him out. But then again, you never know. Just because he never fought nobody don't mean he won't show up for somebody. He has everything going for him. Look at what the fuck he's doing here. Could Canelo do that? Absolutely not. Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight though, man. I'm excited. I'm liking the build up to it. I wonder what Canelo's response is gonna be to all of this because people was coming at him. He probably thinking like, man, he probably pissed. He's pissed. You know Canelo's pissed right now. Even if he's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I ain't even doing shit, man. I'm like, they got the heat on me again. I got past all that. Now y'all got this shit back on me. Oscar Valdez blew the block up, man. You know what I'm saying? Oscar Valdez blew the block up. You know, Caleb Plant been going back and forth with fans. You know, he's been really coming out. And I think he needs to do that. You know what I'm saying? We don't need another robot or a nice, silent, humble guy. I mean, these are fighters, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm better than you. Yeah, I can beat you. I don't care what nobody else thinks. You know what I'm saying? I'll read what he said right here, man. Caleb Plant's talking shit. Salute to Chef Red for the $5 super chat. He says, to be fair, Andy Ruiz had a lot of room for improvement. He was obese and he was on his way to He's on his way to my 600-pound life. Eddie saved his life. And Rob says C won the gold. Oh, yeah, he won gold. Okay. I thought it was silver. Salute to Chef Fred for the $5 super chat. Eddie saved his life. One of my homeboys today, I made a joke because I did a post on Facebook talking about sizing everybody up with their height and weight. And one of my boys, he was like, he's like, everybody act like they 6 foot and over, right? Everybody want to front like they 6 foot and over. And he said he's 6 foot something. He was a Mexican guy, 6 foot something, and he was pretty heavy for that weight. I mean, for that height. And I said, hey, call Reynoso. You know what I'm saying? I told him to call Reynoso, man. He'll help you out. You see what he did for Andy? You know what I'm saying? Shit. What the fuck? What is this stuff? What is it? A super potent stimulant that helps you. It gives you more energy, more stamina. It opens your lungs up so you can train harder, train longer. It gives you a hell of an edge in preparation for a fight because you can work harder, you recover faster. It's some super shit, man. But what are the side effects to something like this, right? I wish I had somebody on right now that knew the side effects to something like this, amphetamine. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, 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 crazy. But I'm glad this is a story leading up to the fight. And if you're a guy like your boy Bushido that grew up in the attitude era of wrestling, in the attitude era of wrestling, you like the story. You like the fight. You like the climax. You like the conclusion. Then here comes another story. This is the story of Caleb playing Canelo Alvarez. But the difference here is this is a real fucking thing. It's a real fight. It's not just two guys on television just throwing hands. There's something behind it. You know what I'm saying? That makes these fights more exciting, more interesting. That's why the Tyron Woodley Jake Paul fight was so interesting to so many people. Why? Because of the fucking build up and who it was and everything else that surrounds the fight. The fight itself was lackluster, just like the Manny Pacquiao Floyd fight. The whole anticipation was better than the actual fight itself. The build up to the fight was worth just better than the fight. Who would win and all this, then that. That was way overdrawn though. The Pacquiao Floyd shit was way overdrawn. They should have fought 2 or 3 times. But yeah, Caleb playing Canelo Alvarez should be pretty good. You know, Canelo should be pissed off though. You know, he might be sitting back. He may not even been doing nothing. He might have been legit clean, doing his thing, golfing and shit, and taming his horses, riding his Ferraris and Lambos and Bugattis. You know, living his best life, and then he sees that his boy gets popped hot. Now his team looking hot. But or they all doing some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And one of them got caught. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.